Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. You can feel the energy. Here in Toronto, the Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Back to quickly. The three ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. For three, Hunter. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Ingram with it. Now defended by Mitchell. The drive by Barnes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Bucket is good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Ingram wide open. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Yep, it counts.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Barnes the screen. Out to Ingram. Takes a three. And again, it's Toronto with a three.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Off the inbound. And that's good for two. Ingram's got 8.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Garland with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Ingram can't get that one to fall. Here's Hunter. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Whoop. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Garland. Count it.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Pass to Barrett. On the wing quickly. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Tomlin. Here's Bryant. Now, here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. The putback. Tries again. Bryant can't get it to go. Barnes outside. He nails it, and we're tied up. Barnes has got his second basket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Quickly. Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. From downtown. Cavaliers with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Ingram on the wing. And the wing jumper offline. Mitchell wide open. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
The Raptors with the lead. Pass to Quickly. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. For three, Mitchell. Mitchell glides in at the other end.
Ball's got some very fast hands. He will strip it and turn it into a fast break immediately.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Merrill. Out to Ingram. Beyond the arc. With the fadeaway. Ball with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Barrett. At the tip. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And here's Quickly for three. And the three ball is good. Quickly's got 8.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh yeah, that's going to be the result.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Cavaliers trail by 4. With the teardrop, he's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Back to Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 8 points for him.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Here's Quickly. Mobley with the block. Hunter on the wing. And Garland has it in the corner. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in.
And we know Mitchell can get up and throw it down with the best of them, especially when he's attacking full speed.
And stolen by Hunter. Pass to Allen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Barnes outside. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen inside the three-point line. And Barnes sends it back. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And here's Quickly for three. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Allen. Mobley looking it over. The three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Dick can't get it to go. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
One of the harder jobs in the league today is trying to stay with Garland on that open floor. He's too quick. He's too savvy.
"16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Shed. There's the pick. Right wing. Here's Murray Boyle. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Here we go. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Zubac. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Leonard outside. Goes up off the inbound. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
And Embiid throws it down.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
And the basket by Leonard.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
George's shot is off. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Oh, George with a steal. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Embiid misses. Now Los Angeles with it. To the left wing. The 3 ball. Paul George pulls it in. Left side Maxey. Down low. Embiid gets the bucket.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. And the 3-pointer goes.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
George's shot is off. Pass to Sanders. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper is showing his versatility.
Pass to Sanders. Dunn outside. Inside. Zubac. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Here's Maxey. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Leonard. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Screen by Embiid. The layup off target. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Dunn. And it's blocked.
Yeah, coach would love to see more of this from Edgecombe on defense, using his supreme athleticism to get on top of the shot.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
So both teams changing it up here. That free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Grimes. Back to Drummond. Shoots over Lopez. The shot by Drummond, no good. Here's Brown. Now here's Lopez. And that one drops.
And using that size to his advantage. Man, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
The Clippers lead by 3. The drive by Harden. The rebound by Maxey. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Here's Lopez. Oh, Drummond with a block. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Maxey. Rebound by the Clippers. To the paint. It's stolen away. To the middle. With 1 on the clock. And he connects with a jumper. Maxey's got 6.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And at the end of one, both teams put it. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 5 points in the game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Pass to Zubac. To the inside. And here's Collins. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Sixers trailing. Outside McCain. To the paint. Here's Barlow. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Barlow's got his first basket.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Collins with it. Picked up by Embiid. Basket counts.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Maxey surveying the D. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Sanders. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 76ers trail by 4. Here's George. Drummond with the screen. Outside Oubre. 5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he makes it.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Paul George pulls it in. And Philadelphia has possession. Trailing by 4. Now the Clippers with it. And here's Collins for 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. So for the Clippers, 76ers trail by 3. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. Good on the second one. So it's the Clippers now. Here's Harden. Some solid defense from Maxey. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. That puts him in the lead. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Yeah, quick thinking right there by Edgecombe. He needs to keep being decisive off the catch.
And Lopez gets it to go. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Harden. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show. Throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Batum outside. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Grimes. And another miss by Philadelphia. And then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
George with the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And it's Harden penetrating. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 3. Outside Maxey. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Maxey's got 9 points in the quarter.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed going downhill.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Barlow. Fires for 3. No good. It'll count. He can't get it to go. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Sixers leading. To the middle. Pulls it. George's shot is good.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey. Opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
Harden can't hit. The Sixers lead by 4. With some arc. And George with the layup. George has got 4 points in the quarter. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Maxey.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Harden, good.
I mean, with the ball in his hands, Harden's as creative as anyone.
Here's Maxey. Brown with some nice D. Clippers trail by 6. From deep three-point range. And it's Harden again missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Down low. Here's Batum. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up to the 76ers. They lead by 4. Inside. Drummond with the bucket.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Harden with it. He's got 6. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Batum. Offensive rebound. Brown. Good on the shot. And now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Up top, Gordon. No points so far. Out left to the wing. Here's Drummond. The shot from the low post is good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Now Philadelphia with it. For 3, Gordon. Hauled in by Brown. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Washington. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Lopez has got 8 points.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
To the middle. Lowry surveys the D. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Watford. Nice D from Brown. It's a close game here in L.A. Batum in the post. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside McCain. Lets the 3 fly. Philadelphia with another miss. So it's Los Angeles now. It's stolen by McCain. It's 2-on-1. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins. Taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Pass to Bona. He takes it in. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 2.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Batum outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Lowry outside. Down low. Here's Bona. Outside Grimes. Watford with a screen. Grimes with the ball. Checked by Washington.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
So it's Philadelphia now. 2-point game. And there's a call on Quentin Grimes. That's his first foul. On defense, Philadelphia. Over to the wing. Outside Harden. Collins outside. Clock at 6. Harden's got space. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Out to Oubre. George outside. Back to Oubre. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Oubre's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, really nice feel from George. Making the correct decision in a 2-man game.
Done with a steal. Zubac fires. Beautiful work with the baby hook. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Ready off the pass, he lays it in.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense. Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. We love it. Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Embiid. Oh, he can't get the layup. The Clippers lead by 4. Keeps it alive.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
And it's Harden penetrating. Yes! Using that window.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Now Leonard.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
George sets a screen. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. It's good.
And just a quick reaction from Harden. He sees the opportunity, he gets out on the break, and snags the points in transition.
Embiid. The 3 is off. And it's Leonard with the ball for the LA Clippers. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
No good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Tries from 10. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
McCain. And it's blocked by Harden. And he's able to get it back. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Driving in. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lays it straight in. SGA's got his team on the board to start the game for the Thunder.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Holmgren. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Milwaukee. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Green. Giannis dunks it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Outside, SGA. Yep, it counts.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Porter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Over Porter. A putback. Holmgren left side. SGA looking it over. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound. Pass to Giannis. Outside Turner. Back to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort to the middle. Hartenstein. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Shots good by Green.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Holmgren outside. Shoots over Turner. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here's Porter. Nothing on the board. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds him.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Wallace looking for an opening. Mitchell left side. Wiggins outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Bucks leading. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anthony. That one's in, his first shot this game. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Mitchell. Wallace outside. Fires the three. The shot, no good. That one's not going to go. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Right side, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Wiggins outside. Pass to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And it's Wiggins missing. Milwaukee leading by 5. Portis for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Wallace outside. Wiggins outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now Porter hasn't made one yet. Pass to Turner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Carlson. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Thunder trailing by 8. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. SGA on the wing. To stop the drought. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Rollins. Back to Porter. And the Bucks miss again. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Here's Rollins. No good with the triple. And here is Holmgren. Pass to Wiggins. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The drive by Holmgren. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And that one's good by Porter.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .122 left now here in the second. Now here's SGA. No good again that time. Inside, here's Anthony. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 11. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Portis throws it down.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Over in the corner, Dort. And here is Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rollins got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Outside, Dort. And the first half is now in the books. The Bucks on top. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. Misses the 3. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for Giannis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 points for him. Outside, Dort. Out to the right wing. For three, Holmgren.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Pass to Dort. No good on the triple. Bucks leading by 19 points. To the inside. And to Antetokounmpo. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Knocks down the three ball. SGA's got 9.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Pass to Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his three. Now Turner, defended by Holmgren. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Antetokounmpo, no good. Thunder trailing by 15. Here's Dort. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here are the Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
.141 left in the third quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Outside, Dort. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Williams. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for Milwaukee. On defense, Milwaukee. Outside, SGA. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Milwaukee leading by 17. The shot by Anthony, no good. In the corner, Wallace with it. Takes a three. Sims with the rebound. And here's Trent outside. And he's good on the three ball. And the Bucks lead by 20.
D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Anthony, and the basket is good. Anthony's got his second basket.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Wallace outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Portis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. SGA from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 16. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thunder trailing by 16. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Here's Mitchell. On the wing, Wiggins. Lets it go with a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
The three from Anthony. Good on the triple. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Reigns.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
To the paint. Williams double team. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And the Thunder another three.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Bucks making a change here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Back to Holmgren. Joe in the corner. No good on the three. Bucks leading by 13. Here's Kuzma. The three-pointer, no good. The drive by Holmgren. Basket is good.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Can't get it to go.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
That one drops.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Wiggins. Now Caruso. Launches it. Not that time. It won't go. Here's Sims. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Wiggins. And get the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfect.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, here's Williams. Missed on the three. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, good on the layup. Thunder trailing by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
All right, here's Williams. Oh, the slam dunk. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Harris takes the three. Williams with the rebound. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Kuzma fires. He drills the three.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Now Mitchell shoots the three. Can't get it to go. Harris. He's off from three. Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it. The Chicago Bulls are on the road in this interconference game today. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Suns off the tip. Inside, Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Defense looks like it might be running late tonight.
White, good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to Booker. Buzelis grabs the board. Jones looking for an opening. Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
Outside, White. Banked in off the glass. White's got 5 points so far.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Now Williams. Rebound by the Bulls. Okoro with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And here's White. Now here's Vucevic. Off with the layup. Here's Booker. And a missed layup. Outside, White. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Booker outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pick by Vucevic to the inside. Second chance shot. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He's got 6.
Yeah, Vooch will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
Booker's shot is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pick by Vucevic. Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Jones. White's got 8.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Allen. With 3, Booker. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Takes it inside. It's good. This game is all even.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We know Book can hit a jumper, but when he's assertive, this is when Devin is at his best.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Booker. Outside, Williams. Carter outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. No good from Booker. Chicago trailing. Here's Dosunmu.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They lead by about. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And it's Bouye missing. Herder, no good. Pass to Bouye. Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded by Williams. Shoots from 14. And it's Goodwin missing. And here's Herder. Guarded by O'Neal. Back to Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Bouye. Misses the layup. And here's Carter. Scoreless thus far. There's a screen by Williams. To the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Suns trailer. Booker outside. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside, White. To the middle. Here's Buzelis.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
That'll be a 5-second call. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the paint. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Well, you don't see many guys with Buzelis' length run the pick and roll. His potential is unreal.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Gillespie. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Booker.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
Here's Vucevic. Defended by Richards. Here's Okoro. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of the game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Buzelis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
A nice shot by Booker.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
And here's Jones. That's tipped. Booker outside. The drive by Booker. Rebounded by Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
No good from Booker. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Booker. 2 on the clock. That shot missing. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Okoro. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Okoro's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Chicago. They get it back. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kobe White.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Buzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And the dunk by Booker.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Brooks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Buzelis' shot is good.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Jones for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Brooks. Allen outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Chicago leading by 9. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Back to Booker. Shoots over Okoro. That one a little long. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's the Suns' ball. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. He drains the quick shot. Booker's got 27 points.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Huerter.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Gillespie. On the wing, Booker. He's got 27. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Carter. And here's the break. Here's Smith. Back to Williams. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. Suns trail by 11. Allen inside. Pass to Williams. Back to Allen. Brooks outside. Rebound by Smith. Here's Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Now here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3 ball. Huerter's got 5 points so far. To halt the run, Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Suns here with a different look. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Right side, Williams. And stolen by Dunn. Inside, Iguodala. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. That's a good one. And he banks in the layup.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Dosunmu. Oh, good with the triple. Suns trail by 14. And he lays it straight in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Dosunmu. The tray drains the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Down by 15. And it's good for 2.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Carter, that's good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
And it's blocked. Down low. Here's Iguodala. The shot will not fall. Huerter, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Dunn. Suns trail by 16. The drive by Booker. Booker takes it up and in.
I guess Booker wants to play with his food before he eats.
The Bulls with another miss. Phoenix with the ball. Over to the left wing. Now Goodwin. Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Iguodala, no good. The Bulls leading by 14. To the inside. Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Chicago making some changes. Booker at the elbow. It's stolen by White. And now here comes Jones leading the break. The shot by Buzelis, no good. 3-on-3. Here's Booker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. White fires. Williams with the rebound.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
Ah, it's good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
2 points. That one goes.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Here's Jones. Now White for 3. The 3 goes down.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago leading by 15. Now here's Okoro.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
That's good from Okoro. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Phoenix has possession. Now Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Brooks.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Buzelis.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Suns trail by 19. Goodwin with it. To the middle. And he banks the layup in. Smith right side. Not gonna go. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams with the rebound. It's Herter. Here's Kawamura. And stolen by Dunn. And up the court come the Suns on the break. It misses. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Goodwin. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin, to come into an opponent's building. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Charlotte Hornets. And the Pistons start out with the ball. Pass to Duren. Back to Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Duren a screen. To the middle. And Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Misses the baby hook. And here is Duren. Pass to Robinson. Back to Duren. Stolen by Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. For the three. The shot misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stewart a screen. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Robinson. Nice shot from the wing.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Johnson. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, being an outstanding rebounder seems to run in the Ball family. LaMelo doing his thing on the glass.
Cunningham for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Mourning. Duren pulls it in. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the paint. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible height.
And it's Mourning with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Ball no good. The Pistons leading. Here's Duren. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
Pass to Johnson. It's deflected. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Jones for 3. And again, the Hornets missing. Detroit leading by 3. Now, here's Stewart. Inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Jones. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. And here's Bogues. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Jenkins. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Detroit, no good that time either. To the inside. Rice. So they take the lead.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Mourning sends it back. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From downtown. Shots good by Rice. Rice has got 5 now.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Ball. Rebound by the Pistons. LeVert from outside. The shot, no good. Here's Rice. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Hornets ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
There's a good screen. Here's Holland, and he can't jam it through. Charlotte leading by 6. Pass to Davis. Bogues with it. Down low. Coleman gets the bucket.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Charlotte with it. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Stewart with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Thompson. Detroit, no good that time either. The Hornets on offense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Cunningham for 3. Back to Stewart. Pistons passing it around. Robinson misses. Charlotte leading by 11. Pass to Rice. Outside, Ball. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Ball's got 9.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 9. Clanks the putback jam. To Cunningham. Back to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Charlotte calls timeout. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Rice. Here's the three. Detroit with the rebound. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Ball. Thompson is double. Stewart in the corner. Cunningham looking around. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Nice shot by Thompson.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Out to the right wing. Back to Ball. And Jones has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And it's Detroit's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And stolen by Bogues. Here's Ball. And again, the Hornets missing. Pistons trailed by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Charlotte calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Pistons making a change here. Charlotte in the lead. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Mourning. To end the drought. Holland with the rebound. So it's the Pistons now. Ivy with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
To the paint. Here's Mourning. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jenkins gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Ivy. And Ivy drops them both.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
2 on the clock. And the dunk by Mourning. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the Hornets call time here. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. To the inside, Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
LaMelo Ball has that basketball on an absolute string and always times his passes quite nicely.
Now, here's Cunningham. To the left wing. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Stewart. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Stewart's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Cunningham for 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the 3 ball is good.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
Here's Cunningham. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 12.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Cunningham. To the middle. And the dunk by Stewart.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Ball slams it in.
What a nice-looking drive with LaMelo. It's such a hard contest because guy can handle and he's got size.
And Mourning sends it back. And Duren slams it in. Here's the Hornets with the ball. A 2-point game. Here's Rice. Duren pulls it in. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Detroit shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Pistons trailing. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Charlotte in the lead. Down low. Here's Mourning. That one drops for him. Mourning's got 8 points.
And I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Thompson for the triple. Charlotte leading by 3. Now Bowes. Johnson up top. Fires for three. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Holland. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with his power and size, Mourning can be a headache to defend. Point proven there with him drawing the foul.
Pistons trailed by 3. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Ball with the bucket.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Out of bounds, Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. They're in high post. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
To the paint. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Jones. Launches a 3. Duren pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Inside, Holland. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the Pistons making a change here. And here's Charlotte. Pass to Rice. Back to Ball. Jones for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Hornets on top, up 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the... 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Pass to Ivy. And they double up Cunningham. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded by Mourning. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. Ball. And the shot goes down. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And Bogues, no doubt, terrific at his ability to dish the rock. His vision is off the charts. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the inside. Shots good by Green.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Ivy. To the paint. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Jones. Back to Ball. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now a 6-point Hornets lead. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And a different look here for the Pistons. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. To the middle. Rice, no good. Pistons trailed by 6. Here's Robinson. Thompson outside. Down it goes for 3.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Now Johnson. Curry fires. The response triple. Answers back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
Shot clock at 5. Ball. Jumper is off.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Ivy outside. Now Stewart. Ivy on the wing. Here's Stewart. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
The Hornets call time. So both teams making some changes here. Ball. Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons trail it. Robinson outside. Reed a screen to tie it up. And the lay-in, and he gets it done.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
All the officials are all over that one.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now Thompson. Getting crafty. And down goes the layup.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Thompson fires. Now Cunningham to take the lead. He drills the 3.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no way that should have taken
so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And the Hornets call time here. They trailed by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And if you're
not sure why they did that, I mean, this makes 0 sense to take a technical here.
Well, you love to see the calmness at the line. Didn't faze him at all. Big-time spot, and he makes it easy.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. LaMelo. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up.